This is our lunging stretch. As you're going to notice, the foot is slightly past the knee. You're going to do 6 seconds on each leg, and you're going to do it 3 times. Is the figure 4 stretch. As you can see, our athlete is reaching down all the way towards her toes, using her whole body. Her face is as close to her knee as it can get, really feeling the full stretch in the hamstring muscle. Alright, so this is called our up and over stretch. The athletes can have their palms touching the ground. They're going to swing their feet over their head, going to touch the ground behind them, and they're going to reach through both of their legs.
Right here we have the buddy stretch, as you can see. Basically, the taller person is on the outside, and then if you're looking, they're grabbing the wrists, pulling each other, and holding for about a second. Here we're opening the gate. As you can see, Anthony's extending, opening the gate, and really stretching out that groin, and he's keeping a nice pace and posture while doing so.
Next, we got our swag walks. We have our athlete with her shoulders back, head up, and she's walking on the balls of her feet with confidence.
Here we have our mirror men drill. As you can see, our athletes are trying to mimic each other's movements. You want to improvise and be creative here. It's great to get stretched out, have fun, and get the heart pumping. Here we have our tall and fall drill. As you can see, one athlete is giving resistance and the other drives through. Here we have resistance running. As you can see, the athlete's giving resistance the whole way through while the other drives. Here we have a resistance run with a resistance band. See the amount of tension and resistance given in the band. Here we have our high knee drill. As you can see, the athlete's getting 2 feet in each box and the knees are up and high. Here we have high knees backwards. As you can see, the athlete really just focuses on accuracy here, and that's all that counts. Here we have our skater drill. As you can see, your inside foot to the ladder goes in, and you stick that landing when you come out. We have our bunny hops here. As you can see, the athlete is going through each box and exploding for a 5-yard sprint. Here we have our ICKY shuffle. A verbal cue you're going to want to tell yourself here is in and out, so your feet are going in and out.
We got our 5-10-5 shuttle runs. The athlete makes sure their hand is going to touch the line. They're going to explode through and get low on the turns. Here we got our lateral hurdle hops. The athlete's going to focus on putting 2 feet through each space, and at the end you can add a turn and burn and drive out.
Here we have our swerve on drill. As you can see, the athlete's swerving in and out of the cones here, keeping a nice center of gravity, moving those feet. Here we have our fire feet. As you can see, the athlete's driving, not extending back on that last step and just exploding out. Here we have bunny flies. As you can see, it's bunny hop right there and then go. Lots of explosion, lots of drive. Here we have hit the deck. You do a push-up form, place your feet, and sprint out. Here we have no hands. This is all about core strength and technique. See the push off the outside of the feet and finishing through. Here we have our lead. You can see explosion with the hips, lead with the hand, and fire through. We have our sled sprints. As you can see, the feet are stacked with the hips so you avoid slipping, and they're driving all the way through.
Here we got our prisoner squat jumps, the PSJs. It's important here to make sure the athlete swings their arms, like this one's doing, and to bring the knees up to the chest and not the chest down to the knees. These are our wabas, or who's afraid of the big bad abs. It's a fast pulsating move coming from the core. Make sure the athlete has their chin down to their chest, and make sure our neck is relaxed. We're working only the abs here. These are seated sprints, so always remember your legs can only move as fast as your arms, so we're working arm speed here as well as core speed.